Gear Fifth, one of the most widely anticipated and talked about moments in recent pop culture.
Boy, what the fuck going on in Miami, bro?
Yeah. Anyways, instead of talking about all the wacky and tiring Super Saiyan debates, I want to use this occasion to really break down the beautiful writing that's gone into it, and how it perfectly embodies the ideal of freedom. So the creator of One Piece, Eiichiro Oda, has always presented Luffy as this whimsical boy, defying all odds in pursuit of his dream, while also laying seeds for something greater. Whether it's through his first appearance, where fate is mentioned, or the will of D, or his ability to garner allies, Luffy has consistently been shown to be pretty special, but at the same time, he's never cared about that. He just persists in the pursuit of his dream, while upholding his ideals. Let me just tell you, my boy's locked in. But what is this dream though? What is ideals? On a side note, we're like 1089 chapters into the manga, and it's still somewhat of a mystery on the specifics of Luffy's true dream, as it seems to be something much larger than we initially believed.
I can't take it anymore! I just wanna die!
You have no idea how much this irks me, by the way. Anyways, despite the vastness of Luffy's writing and the themes he covers, the added beauty is the simplicity with which he explores these themes. Absolute freedom, as Luffy calls it, is an ideal that Luffy aspires to, as he is taught by red-haired Shanks that pirates are free. So by association, he believes the king of pirates is the freest man on the sea. Naturally though, Luffy is a free spirit, and his personal ideals are intrinsically tied to his dream. He believes that freedom is a birthright for all, and it irks him when others' freedom is stripped from them. Luffy has several times not just shown the absolute dog in him, but straight up liberated villages, cities, and even countries that seem to have nothing to do with his dream, usually for the sake of his friends. But this is Luffy's freedom, being able to sail the seas with people he cares about, and being able to share said freedom with them, in thought, mind, and being.
It's good to see you, buddy!
Luffy is constantly faced with several obstacles and roadblocks that not only serve as stepping stones, but written in such a way that they directly oppose a key tenet of his idealization of freedom. Woo! Anyway, in the Dressrosa arc for instance, he's faced with this guy called Don Quixote do Flamingo, cold ass name, who steals the autonomy and agency of people. In his pursuit of his dreams, he faces several people like this, and it all culminates in the Wano arc, where he faces his toughest challenge here, the Emperor of the Sea Kaido. In their final clash, he is presumably killed, but he is revived to the beating of the drums of liberation, as we know that the awakening of devil fruits, which are Zoan, give the user the ability to revive. But get this, we're told by the Gorosei that in so many years, this fruit has laid dormant and had not awakened for so long that they were even somewhat successfully able to hide the true name by calling it the Rubber fruit. So how then did Luffy do this? How is Gear 5 activated by this no drip, hungry ass, presumably no intellect having ass guy? We are told that the sounds of the drum of liberation mark the return of Joy Boy, which is established as a title. This therefore means that the former user of the fruit was the former Joy Boy. So why is Luffy Joy Boy? The myth of the sun god Nika is one of a figure who fought for the liberation of slaves, who fought freely, and brought smiles to the face of people. We are told from various lines of exposition that devil fruits possess some level of sentience, as Blackbeard states that his power chose him, and Vegapunk theorizes that devil fruits are embodiments of the desires of men. All this is to say, Luffy is Joy Boy because of who he is, not the other way around. Over the years, many might have eaten the fruit or been in possession of it, but it is made clear that not just anybody can awaken it. It is Luffy's disposition, his temperament, and his ideals that had helped to push his fruit to this point of awakening. The most powerful thing to me is when Kaido asks him, "Who are you?" As he fights, he seems to be this otherworldly being, a being of predetermined greatness and power, who tips the scale of reality and leans to the side of determinism. a chosen one whose fate precedes him and makes him who he is. However, Luffy's simple answer is, I am Monkey D. Luffy, the man who will surpass you. Speaks so much volumes to who he is. He is a man who exemplifies freedom, an existentialist who is free from the shackles of fate and defines his own future. Back in the Sabody arc, this bum called Hawkins does Luffy's tarot reading or whatever, and he's the only one whose chances of survival never go to zero, not even once, because Luffy is a man whose ideals push him to continue to defy fate, and that is why Luffy is Joy Boy. That is why he has the most ridiculous power in the world. Now, a lot of people I know like to hate on Skype here, and personally it doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, it does from the aspect that, yeah, the anime kind of butchered it a little bit, but overall, it has some of the most detailed bit of groundwork and foreshadowing I've seen to this point, even in any media. So it follows the story of these people on this island who were trapped by this force god who has lightning powers. Lightning being a literary tool usually used to represent a deterministic divine force. However, we enter Luffy, who is completely opposed to him, and not just his form being made of rubber, but also his ideals of free will. The concepts of what is God is strongly touched on in this arc. The old people of Shandora are unsure of the answer and have several gods, one being even the sun god, who we see mentioned much later. It is established, even in the flashback with Nolan, that whatever this concept is, has to be a figure of enlightenment and advancement, a being who allows for freedom. Then enter this beautiful sequence with Kami praying to the aforementioned sun god, and in a moment of poetic writing, having Luffy defeat this deterministic enemy at this moment, where it seems like our prayers are seemingly being answered by God. Woo! Side note, and not to glaze or anything, but like, man, Oda is so...
Get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
I mean, like, even the appearance of the Gear 5 form pays credence to who Luffy is. It is pure white, which represents purity, and is even paralleled with the moon, which in Buddhism serves to mean enlightenment. It is the sum total of who Luffy is as a person, a being of pure liberation, an existence of pure unfiltered freedom and agency, unbothered by labels, unbothered by fate, and unbothered by other constraints or human desires. A being who blurs the line between determinism or free will, but is ultimately unbothered. Simply him. Anyways guys, that's the video. Thank you for watching. This is my first video, so my apologies if it's a bit, yeah, but I intend to do more videos like this, more media analysis, possibly talking about other characters and exploring different themes through those characters. So let me know if you like this video. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe and like for more. And you know what? Yeah, just drink some water. I'll catch you lot later. Peace.